All right, what's up, guys? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over a quick strategy that I use to use the volatility from the London breakout session, and I noticed that this only really works, really works during the for a GU Asian session. So if you see right here, I'm gonna show you right here. This little area right here is actually the Tokyo session. I mark this off and I block it off. So and I only trade for 1 hour doing, and this was the 27th. Let me basically bring it down. So we looking at 2 o'clock to 3. So I normally mark this off. So, and we're gonna do a replay real quick. So if you see it right here, we're gonna do it real slow. We're gonna go take it candle by candle. So if you look right here, and to stay disciplined, 1 hour, that's it. You only using the market volatility when the market opens up for the London session. So that way you can capitalize on those quick pips in and out the market, go back to sleep. All right, so if you see Asian session, sometimes I just mark, well, I normally don't mark this off, but this is just to see. But if you can see right here, you can see my outline. And what I do is I actually take it right here, mark the top and the bottom. We're using the breakout of the highs and lows. All right, if you look, we're going to go. And we're not going to take any trades till 2 o'clock. All right, but we're looking for it to break out. As you can see, it broke out. And the Asian session went up here. All right, so if you see it broke out right here, this candle, let's show you right here. Right here, boom, it broke out. So right here, I use my 100 EMA. That's all I'm using. It's above the 100 EMA. Volatility broke out. So I'm gonna place my trade right here. You can go 2010, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes I do 2020, just in case. You know, sometimes it works. Well, majority of the time it works. Sometimes you might get stopped out, but that's fine. I'll take 4 wins and 1 loss for the week, you know, or for 2 weeks. It depends. But it's up to you for risk to reward ratio. I'm not going to tell you and preach on how to do that. So let's let it play out. All right, let me see. This is the 27. Yep, let's let it play out. Well, not the 27. I'm tripping. So yeah, this was to yesterday, actually. Yeah, the 27th. So this more of a set and forget strategy. If you sit here and wait, sometimes it might take a long time. Sometimes it might not. But I would just say place the trade, set and forget. If you use the proper risk management, you're not going to be worried about how much you're going to lose or win, things of that nature. Boom, you see we entered at 2 o'clock. We out at 2:25. Boom, we can go ahead and go to bed. Boom, right here within the 1 hour time frame. All right, so let's go to today actually, and I can show you another trade. And today, I don't think I took any trades for GU. Reason being, it didn't hit inside my 1 hour trade time frame. Now, it did drop around New York time frame, but that's fine. You know, you don't need to catch them all. I catch a lot doing London breakout strategy. If you don't catch them, because I got other things to do during that time frame, so I potentially can't really trade those sessions. All right, so like I said, we mark it off the highs and the lows, and then I mark off my 2 to 3 o'clock hour. Right here is my line. I don't do anything after that. If you look at, let's look how it goes. Let's speed it up a little bit more, so we're not here. All right. Do not take any trades, even though it's over the 200 or under the 200, whatever the case may be. If it's inside this box, don't take any trades. All right, you see how it's teetering on this line? Hey, don't take just because it's teetering on this line. Boom. Look, that's a prime example why you don't take the trades until the candle closes. Look at that. If you would have seen this thing, oh, I gotta get in, and you would have placed your your trade right here, guess what it would have did? It would have stopped you out. All right, quickly. Wait for the candle to close. All right, let's go to the next one. See, It's still kind of teetering on that 100 EMA. Boom. No trade for this hour. Go ahead and go close your laptop, close your phone, come back tomorrow. And as you can see, it dropped for New York. That's fine because that's not you. You wouldn't even knew it dropped if you wasn't looking at the market anymore. See what I'm saying? So once you get out of this box and you don't have a trade for the day, leave it alone. Go about your day. All right? Because yes, it did drop, but guess what? That wasn't your trade. You will come back tomorrow and look for another trade. All right. So let's go back to the week previously. Let's go back. Let me see. Let's go back to the date of the 20th. Let's go back to the 20th. Let's replay it. And let's go to step-by-step trade for those past 5 days. And we're going to speed it up a little bit. As you can see, all right, let's open this up. This is the 20th, 19th to 20th. That was last week. All right. And before we're going to do this. And that's fine. You don't need for it to actually have the whole Asian session range out. You can mark this before you even go to bed. You can mark 2 to 3 o'clock. Boom. Let it play out. The only thing you have to kind of wait on is the top of the Asian range and the bottom of the Asian range. That's the only two things you really got to worry about. All right. So let's speed it up a little bit more. All right. And if you're looking at, you can potentially already see the bottom down here. All right. And then, around that time, I'll mark it up. Boom. All right. Let's go forward a little bit more. Let's let it play out a little bit. All right. All we waiting for is the break of the Asian range, the Asian highs, the Asian lows. Do not take anything inside this box unless it breaks out. And if you have, and you can still kind of scroll back to see which way it's going. It's kind of consolidating a little bit and then going up. But if you look right here, did I move it? Yeah. No, I didn't move it. All right. So we still in our box. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing on Monday of the 20th. So close your laptop, close your phone. Let's go to the next day. Boom. Let's go to the 21st. Let's go to the 21st. All right. Who cares what happens after this? This is not your trading time frame. This is not your trading time frame. All right. All right. Let's go to, I think it was Tuesday. Yeah. Asian in London session Tuesday. All right. Here we go. All right. All right. So we're going to mark first thing we're going to do is mark off our 2. And this is just for me. You don't have to do that. It's just for me, for my, my visibility. And then we're going to mark off the highs and potentially mark up the lows. Now, the lows and the highs might change because, Asian session is not over with yet. It might widen out some more. See, just like that. All right. It might widen out some more. All right. Boom. Touch the bottom. Now, let's see how this plays out. All right. So is it the 2 o'clock hour right now? Let's see how this plays. See, it's trying to break out right here. Boom, it broke out. So since it broke out, we're gonna take this trade right here. Like I say, I've been confident enough to do 20 and 20, and that's fine because if I get, like I said, if I get 5 wins and 1 losses, I'm still profitable. All right, let's go to the next one. All right. Let it run. Let it run. Set and forget. Let it run. All right. Is the 21st. Yep. And I still kind of teetering on this line. I don't know why I keep saying teetering today. It's still kind of playing with this line right here. That's fine. Like I said, you won't even be seeing this because you're sleeping. So if you find a trade, like I said, within this hour. Now, if you find a trade and then it doesn't hit your TP in that hour, just let it run. Don't close it down because it's 3 o'clock right here. Let it run. All right, let it run. All right, let's go a little faster. All right, it's still playing. Boom. It actually took, we got in at 2:05. It took us out in TP at 340, about an hour and some change, but you would have been asleep anyway, so you're good. That's a winning trade right there. Let's go to the next trade. All right, I think this is the 21st. Let's go to the 22nd. All right, so let's go to Wednesday of the 22nd. Same strategy every single time. Now you can use the MACD to give you that upward confluence. You can use there's a trend indicator as well. You can use that. You can use the EMA, hundreds, tens, 20s, whatever you want to use. That's fine. That's up to you. I use the currency strength meter. It just depends. Then I also look at which way the trend is going. That's mostly what I do. Is so like on Wednesday, normally it's reversal day, but hey, like right here, if you look right here, boom, reversal day. On Wednesday, it went up, and so it might have the potential to go upward, but right now it's still down. So I'm only looking for sales because it's underneath the 200, the 100 EMA. So let's look at the 20s. This is the 22nd. All right. Oh, let's forget. Let's mark off our 2 to 3 o'clock hour. All right. I don't know why my mouse is doing this today. Boom. Let's open it up so you can see it a little bit more. Lower the speed down. Boom. Already at the 2 o'clock hour, it gave us that breakout, nice breakout candle. All right. I always give it room to breathe, but I do 20/20. My risk management is fine. All right. And let's bring it in. Bring it on in. Bring it on in. All right, so you can see it a little bit better. We got in the trade at 2 o'clock. Boom. About 1 or 2 candles later. You see, yep, 1 or 2 candles later. So we got in at 2 o'clock. We out at 2:10. Boom. There's some very good volatility. And that was a Wednesday. And let's move to the next one. Boom. You woke up. You was in profit 20 pips. Just imagine if you do a standard lot, that's $200. If you do a 0.1, that's $20. If you do a 0.01, that's $2. That's fine. Profit is profit. I'm just going off the standard lots, ones, and so and so forth. You have a bigger account, you can leverage more. It's fine. All we doing is scalping. Just the power of the scalp today. All right, so this is the 23rd. Make sure I do this every time I come up. And I only do this on GU, so if you ask me, is there on another pair, I haven't tried it yet. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you I have and it works, because I'd be telling you a story. All right, let's bring it on down. Bring it on down. It's the 23rd. All right, so we're looking kind of good right now. Let's bring this down some. All right, let's get into that 2 o'clock box. All right, let's let it play out and see how we looking. Boom, you see it broke out and it closed underneath. Make sure you always wait for the close. All right, 200. On here on TradingView is 20 pips. All right, so don't get confused if I'm doing 200 pips. Not the case. That's just how you have to do it on here, because it moves on standard units, things of that nature. Boom, nice. All right, boom, look at that. Some days it's going to be in and out the market scalp. Some days it might take 2 or 3 hours. Some days it might take an hour. Boom, look at that. 23rd, we went straight into it. And just remember, let's move on to the next one. Just remember, I never trade Fridays. I have traded Fridays before, but my new rule now is do not trade Friday. If I have 2 or 3 good days where I've made profits, I don't test the market, because most people are pulling out their profits on Friday and not really trading on Friday. So, but I'm going to show you, let me show you, it's typically how Friday goes on a normal Friday, unless some news comes out or NFP week, things of that nature. You don't really typically see too many moves. But here we go. See how big that box is right there. Let's go 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Let's open it up. Now let's let it run. Let's go a little bit faster. Let's let it run so you can see what it looks like. All right. And just remember, always let the candle close outside the range, and if it's inside this range, if it's inside this box right here, don't trade it. Don't trade it. It's okay not to trade it. Keep your capital. I've done plenty of times where I'm rushing to get in the trade and ended up going bad, trying to go for 20 pips. As you can see on Friday, boom, no love. All right. So hopefully I explained everything for you guys. Just to recap, let's go back to one of these days. Also, I always mark up the highs, and you don't have to do that. It's up to you, because I always have it, even though I have it marked off. I still like to see it right here, but right now I normally have it marked off right here. But this is just me, and if you're a beginner and you just starting, you can mark it up too. Just mark it off. All right, mark it off. I do mark off my 2, my 3 o'clock. All right, and then I place the trade. Remember, only place the trade in between 2 and 3 o'clock. All right, for this strategy. All right. I don't know if volatility works for anything else. We just moving off the volatility of the opening session. All right. If you don't find a trade, like right here, if you don't find a trade, it doesn't go over the top during your 2 to 3 hour, during your 1 hour session, don't take the trade. As you can see right here, took the trade. As you can see right here, took the trade. As you can see right here, took the trade. If it happens right when the market opens, you can take that trade, and it will pretty much play out in your favor majority of the time. Just remember, you're not going to always win, but just remember, majority of the time. And I don't have a win rate, percentage for you right now, but that's just something that I want to go over with you guys. Pretty simple strategy. If you don't have a strategy, that's something to use. Just remember, today is Wednesday. All right, so just remember right here, recap. Recap. This was Monday. You see your Asian session. You can mark off the highs. All right, you can mark off the lows. And I always do 2 to 3 o'clock. All right, just remind, this was 2 o'clock right here. All right, on Monday, and boom, take your 20 pips, set and forget, and you can roll out. Took the trade at 2 o'clock, out the market at 2:25. Can go about your day and have a good day. All right, other than that, guys, I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you have any more questions, make sure you definitely hit us up in the chat on Discord, and we'll definitely answer your questions. Remember, this is on the 5-minute strategy, and this only has been tested for me on GBP, Great Britain Pound, US Dollar, GBP, USD, GU on the 5-minute time frame. All right, this is a quick scalping method. Other than that, I'll see you guys on Friday. See you guys on Friday.